behind us this morning after an unprecedented settlement to end President Trump's lawsuit against the IRS.
As ABC's Lionel Moise explains, there's been a lot of reaction to the deal, with some critics saying it could violate the separation of powers.
It might. You mean the president's suing himself? Do you mean to tell me the president sued the IRS, settled with the IRS, so now the IRS is taking tax money, my money, and giving him $2 billion to his friends so that he can distribute it as he sees fit? Okay. Cool. And you know what else? They also are making it so the IRS can no longer investigate the Trump clan. What a fucking world I'm living in.
This morning, critics reacting to an extraordinary move by the Justice Department, now declaring the IRS will be forever barred and precluded from prosecuting or pursuing pending tax claims against President Trump, his family, and
forever barred and precluded from prosecuting or pursuing pending tax claims. So if he ever does anything with any kind of tax fraud, because he's been guilty of it for a very, very long time, not anymore. Can't do it anymore.
in their companies. One tax policy expert calling that a breathtaking abuse of the tax and legal system.
Sure is.
It's an addendum to Trump's settlement with the IRS over leaking his tax returns. The administration is also defending a fund stemming from that settlement, $1.8 billion of taxpayer money that will be used to compensate people who claim they were mistreated by the Biden Justice Department.
If you claim to have been mistreated by Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, you get a piece of that $1.8 billion. I hope you were mistreated, because you deserve some of that. You deserve some of that, right? Caterpillar gets it. Caterpillar, you get it. All hail Trump. Man, that's the vibe. The retired cop who posted, "We just have to get over it," about Charlie Kirk's murder and was subsequently arrested and jailed, was just awarded almost $1 million for wrongful arrest. I mean, that's nice. We just have to get over it. I mean, poor Charlie Kirk. He's taking it all three holes these days, that poor bastard. Poor guy. Poor guy.
A group that could include people charged in connection with the January 6th attack on the Capitol.
Will individuals who assaulted Capitol Hill police officers be eligible for this fund?
Yes.
Well, as it explained, anybody is
just let me know if they're eligible for the fund.
Anybody in this country is eligible to apply.
Yes, they are eligible for the fund. They're giving money to January 6th rioters, and we're gonna pay them. We're gonna pay them because they were mistreated.
If they believe they were victim weaponization.
Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche is promising transparency, while Democrats claim it will be a slush fund for Trump allies. Senator Elizabeth Warren calling it
I mean, that's clearly what. It's not really a slush. I guess it sort of is a slush fund. Is it a slush fund? It's $1.8 billion. That's a lot of goddamn money that you and I are on the hook for. You and I are paying for this. And he's going to split it up with him and his cronies. You could call it a slush fund, I guess, but that sounds too fancy. It's just a payoff. It's a cash grab. It's theft. He just stole from the American people. Again, Donald Trump just stole from the American people in a way no president has ever even thought of, man. It's pretty novel. It's a novel idea. You know, you can just go ahead and sue the IRS while you're president. Every president from now on should do that. If I become president, immediately I'm going to sue the federal government, because I'm in charge of the federal government now, right? I'm going to sue the federal government, and I'm going to award myself $2 billion right off the top. Psh, first day. Day one. Day one. What are you going to do your first day as president, Skyjack Morgan? I'm going to sue the IRS, and then I'm going to settle and give myself $1.8 billion. That's the plan. Perfect plan. I'm also going to be the head of Chevron. The first day I'm the CEO of Chevron, I'm going to sue Chevron and award myself $1.8 billion. It's a brilliant idea. Never heard of anybody doing anything like this. It is the most obviously corrupt, disgusting thing I've seen, I think. This is funding neo-Nazi militias, Christian nationalist extremists, and other hate groups to expand and arm themselves in case he gets impeached and we try to remove him by force. I mean, sure. I mean, that's perfect. Yeah. I'm with you on that. So $1.8 billion is a lot of money to give to the Proud Boys to buy guns. Stand down and stand by. Stand by and stand ready. That could be it. Chevron has aircraft carriers now. I know, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. And oligarchs are building nuclear power plants. It's so strange. 1,150 square feet, 3-bed, 3-bath. What is this? Cool. Sell it, baby. Sell it. And maggers are bragging that Trump doesn't take a paycheck. I know. Yeah. He doesn't take a paycheck, though. He doesn't take a paycheck. Huh? He doesn't need to take a paycheck.
Same level of corruption, even for Trump. This is Vice President Vance in a White House briefing.
Did anybody watch this one? This one was a doozy. This guy, I can't believe I watched this shit live.
Refused to rule out payments for January 6 defendants when pressed by ABC's chief Washington correspondent Jonathan Karl.
We do have people who were accused of attacking law enforcement.
No. We have people who were convicted of attacking law enforcement, not accused. Convicted of attacking law enforcement. But hey, I thought you guys were the pro cops people. I thought you guys loved cops.
That doesn't mean that we're going to completely ignore some of the claims that they're going to make.
As for the settlement barring audits of President Trump's taxes, experts say it's a form of presidential immunity that could shield Trump from significant financial liability. Some, though, are questioning whether the Justice Department even has that authority. Lionel Moise, ABC News, New York.
Accused. They were accused. Hey, guys, they were accused. They didn't actually do anything. Don't you worry, honey pie. Don't you worry, honey pie. Everything's going to be all right. Hopefully their screams are heard for generations. Oh, no. I mean, they won't be. Convicted and pardoned. We have people who were convicted and pardoned of assaulting police officers. That doesn't mean we're not going to give them part of this $1.8 billion, you see. J.D. Vance really showed how evil he was yesterday. I mean, this guy... That speech yesterday, that press conference, he's like, you see, you give a speech and then you don't even ask a question. And they're like, he did ask a question. He said, how are you? Why is it okay to cover up all this corruption? Why is it okay? Why is this all right?